Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be going over algebraic manipulation or solving for a specific variable. So let's say we're given the equation A equals L times W and we want to solve for L. So our goal for this is to get L by itself. We need to think about what is the relationship between L and W. When we have two variables next to each other like this, they are multiplying together. So the way that we're going to get rid of W is by doing the opposite, which is division. So we're going to divide each side by W. On the left, we're going to have A over W. And then on the right, we will just have L left over. Let's say we have the equation A equals half BH. Remember that when we have numbers and letters all next to each other like this, they're all connected through multiplication. Our goal here is to solve for B. The first thing that we can get rid of here is the half. The way that we get rid of half is by multiplying each side by 2. On the right side, half times 2 is 1, so they cancel each other out, and we're going to be left with BH. And on the left side, 2 times A is going to be 2A. In order to get B by itself, we have to get rid of H. We get rid of H by dividing by H on both sides. Finally, we're going to have 2A over H equals B. This is going to be the answer for this second question. Another question we have here is T equals D plus P times M. And for this one, we're going to solve for M. So as we can see, M is being multiplied with P, and then this term altogether is being added to D. The very last step is going to be to divide by P. But before we do that, we need to isolate the term PM. We isolate PM by moving D over to the other side. So we need to subtract D on both sides. On the right side, D minus D cancel. And on the left, we're going to have T minus D equals P times M. The last step to get M by itself is by dividing by P. And finally, we're going to get T minus D over P equals M. The last question for this video is going to be S equals P plus PRT. And for this question, we're going to be solving for T. I encourage you to try this question, pause it, try it yourself before I go over the answer. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to move the P by itself over to the other side so that we can have this second term isolated. We move this P over to the other side by subtracting by P on both sides. On the left side, we're going to have S minus P equals, and on the right side, the P minus P cancel, and we just have PRT. All of these on the right side, all these variables are connected through multiplication, and we need to get rid of everything that's not T. The way that we get rid of P and R, since they're all multiplying, is by dividing them over to the other side. On the right side, they cancel, and we're left with just T. On the left side, we're going to have S minus P over P times R. And this is going to be your final answer for this question. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned something. If you have a question, please make sure to include it in the comment section below. I'm going to be going over it and making videos based off your questions. I'll see you in the next one.